Yes, it is Wednesday. OSD time, obsessive sneaker disorder. Thanks for tuning in as you do each and every week. Man, this is episode 325. This is the show, Obsessive Sneaker Disorder. We're going to be joined later on by our guest, the one and only Calvan Fowler from Jordan Heads, the movie, the store. Thank you for tuning in. My name is D. Wells, along with the Sole Doctors and Disorderlies, coming off a great weekend. Man, for the way to Boston and the Boston Sneaker Jam, it was off the chain. Yes, it was off the chain, and it was a lot of fun, and lots of good stuff happened down in Beantown. But more importantly, sneakerheads from New England, all the way from all over, New Hampshire, Maine, Vermont, New York City, man, Rhode Island, thank you and salute for coming out and rocking with us 2 days at this world-famous Seaport World Trade Center. It was a lot of fun, man. So just stay tuned. If you haven't had a chance to go on over to the OSD blog and check out that photo recap, a lot more pictures will be coming real soon as well as some video courtesy of OSD as well as Boston Sneaker Jam. So let's get right to it. We got a great show. Let's go straight to Brooklyn to the one and only, the one. He is the professor. Paper Chaser is in the building. What's up, brother?
What up? What up? What up, D. Wells?
What's up, man?
Doctors. I'm chilling, Sole Doctors and Disorderlies around the world. What up to y'all, too? Welcome to Obsessive Sneaker Disorder, episode number 325. And as D. Wells stated, shout out to everyone who we had the pleasure of meeting, chilling, hanging with, discussing everything with, taking pictures with, signing autographs, all that crazy stuff that we did for 2 days. October 18th and 19th at the Boston Sneaker Jam. A good event, whole lot of growth potential, great start to a really good sneaker event franchise for the New England area sneaker lovers. I'm happy I made the trip up from New York to experience that. D. Wells just put out a crazy display, just, schooled them just a little bit. Whacked them on the knees with the ruler a little bit, like it's Catholic school, a little something, threw a little quick 30 years out there on the table for him. So that was pretty dope. Shout out to Kristen and the whole Respect to Hustle movement. Who else? Charge Concepts, Dwayne Edwards, man, just, Sneaker Museum, just so many people to mention, but yeah, good weekend had by all. Like I said, a great event to start a good New England sneaker franchise with. We make no bones about being tired of sneaker events on this show. And shout out to the guys that put that together. What are their names, D? I can't remember offhand. I'm a little tired.
Okay.
The gentleman who put this Boston Sneaker Jam together that you're in the committee with?
Yep, Rick, Peter, and Jim. So Rick from the famous, people got to see it up close and personal. The Sneaker Museum, see all those original Air Jordans from 1 through 14, original pumps, as well as some others dope kicks. So definitely shout out to Rick Casso. Man, his collection. People, I don't know if people realize how big, major that is and was, because we're talking originals from the 80s through the 90s for everyone to see.
Yeah. So, shout out to all three of them involved and then put that on, and, they put the right dude on the committee to make it happen when they told D. Wells to get on that train. And good work by you, so brother. I mean, representing for the New England sneaker lovers and making sure that they have a quality situation to be a part of going forward. So
absolutely,
I'm happy about that, and I'm happy I was able to witness that. So again, everyone who attended Boston Sneaker Jam October 18th and 19th, this past Saturday and Sunday, shout out to y'all. Shout out to Cubby from New Balance. Shout out to Sarah, Converse. Dwayne Edwards made People's Day. So a whole lot went on up there that, hopefully for the next one, people will consider taking the trip, the drive, the walk, the train, the plane, the bus, whatever.
I need my 2021 signed too.
What's that, Heat?
So I need my 21 size 2. Size 3 pounds. I need them size 3 pounds.
Heard that. What else was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So for those who were not able to be in attendance, this is, I believe, probably part 1 of D. Wells' photo recap of this past weekend Boston Sneaker Jam. I'm pretty sure he got quite a bit of photos that you're going to run through and be able to share a little bit more of that.
Absolutely.
So for now, head on over to osdlive.com, hit that blog section up where you can see a recap from the Boston Sneaker Jam. Only the beginning. Our brother from the ATL, In Need of Heat, has joined us. What's up, bro?
Man, chillin', what's good, OSD? I hope everybody's having a good one.
Yes, sir.
Trying to get it in, you know how I go.
Yes, sir. Just trying to do the right thing, pardon the pun. Word up. But we're going to get into stocks. We're going to talk about that real fast and see how the day's stocks played out, the 10 that we watch. So I'm just going to jump right into it and start off with Nike finishing at $89.86 per share, down 78 cents per. Skechers finished at $54.93 per share, up 50 cents per share. VF Corporation, Vanity Fair Corporation, finished at $66.67 per share with no change on the day. It finished flat. Under Armour finished at $66.05 per share, down $1.40 per share. Deckers Outdoor, believe it or not, we are back in UGG season very shortly. Deckers finished at $90.21 per share, 38 cents per. What the hell was that noise, D?
That was like, I don't even know the Uggs, man. It's the Uggs.
Foot Locker Incorporated finished at $54.69 per share, down 71 cents per share on the day. Adidas AG on the OTC market finished at $36.47 per share, down 66 cents. PUMA AG on the ETR market finished at 170.85 in euros. Get this, D Wells, up 665.
What is wow?
eBay Incorporated on the NASDAQ finished at $50.13 per share, down 73 cents. Finish Line, last but not least, also on NASDAQ, finished at $25.14 per share, down 15 cents per share on the day. In case you guys were keeping score, there are only 3 stocks that were up today out of the 10 that we watched. 1 was flat, and the other 6 took a beating. So, once again, every day or every business day, Monday through Friday, Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. or later, we publish the results of these 10 stocks that we watch on Twitter, on Facebook, in the OSD Facebook group, and also on Google+. So, once again, you've been hearing us say it for a long time if you've been a long-time viewer of the show or listener. But if you're new, there's another side to the game. You need to get in as soon as possible. So, don't be a customer, as EPMP said.
I hear you, man. Money. Puma. What was going on with Puma though? What was the you see any sidebar news that?
I'm trying to look into any related articles, but sadly, the one thing that we do see, that is the one limitation to the information that we're providing, is that a lot of the articles, the news-related articles on the right side of the screen, are making pure reference to the American markets and companies that trade on the American markets. I don't see much going on as far as talk of what's happening on, the European markets, OTC, ETR, etc. So that I find interesting because you would figure that for at least, you know, the OTC and ETR markets, since they pop up on our watch lists, that Google Finance will be able to pull us any related articles. But I'm thinking too that by the time we read this, it's already another day.
Right.
They've
That's
already
true.
been trading on the next day. So anything that we'd possibly need to know about this or need to discuss is old news already. So that's my assumption, but still, I've never really dug into seeing, as
Yeah.
far as European stocks we watch, any related articles pop up. But I have to watch for that.
Cool, cool. Ridiculous Creative is in the building. What's up, sir? Welcome to the show.
He's a show off.
Whatever.
What up, bro?
What's good? What's good, y'all? How y'all doing?
Good, man.
Doing good.
Excellent. Good to be here with you guys.
Yeah,
Glad
man.
I came in on the money talk, talking that
Money
big kid
talk.
business, that big kid stuff.
Big
Yeah.
kid. I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I'm noticing right now?
What's that?
With the exception of D, who's close enough, we just got to get him to fully commit.
Uh-oh.
There's a lot of bald heads on the show tonight.
Oh, man. I'm almost there, y'all. I'm almost there.
Come on, LeBron. Come on, LeBron.
Listen, I'm going back to Portland. I'm going back to Portland.
Ah.
I'm going to
Come
Portland.
on, commit.
I was just about to ask you what jersey that was.
I'm going to Portland, you know.
Whose jersey is that?
You really want to know?
Yep.
Okay.
I can guess. I can
It's
guess.
she, probably. It's probably she.
No. See,
I was
this.
going to say Rashid.
Hold up. I'll make it real interesting.
If it's Walton, I'm quitting.
Oh, that's six.
This is throwback.
That's Wells. That's Bonzi. Bonzi Wells.
Wow,
Bonzi
Bonzi.
That used to be the boy. Yeah, Bonzi Wells.
Jeez, damn.
That's
I
throwback.
was a big Bonzi Wells fan, man.
That's for real,
Bonzi Wells,
real.
Yep. So I have to go with the homie. It is the last name after all.
That's what's up.
That's true. That's true.
Where's
What's
Bonzi
up?
now?
Where is
Were you
it?
were you a fan of his game, or you just got it for the Wells?
No. I got it for his. I was a fan of him, and then. But I'm like you, Paper. I'm like, where's Bonzi? Where is he? Like, where is he?
Yeah. Where?
So last I heard,
Probably
he actually,
international, right?
no, he was helping coach. Where did he go to school? Where did he go to school? I forget the name of the school he went to. But I heard he was helping like a lot of youth down there in that area. I can't remember that, bro. I can't remember the name of that school for nothing.
Ball State University.
Ball State, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard he was helping down there, doing a lot of stuff with the young people down there. I know he went overseas after he played in the NBA. He tried to get back on. He was
Last
overseas.
time I knew, he was. I think he was with the Hornets. Last time I knew.
That was a while ago, but he.
Right? I mean, he was with. No. I'm sorry. I'm saying corrected. He was with the Minnesota Timberwolves back in December 2011. He signed with the Timberwolves, but he didn't make their final roster. Wow.
Huh. He didn't make it?
I
I didn't even know about that. I didn't even know about
Make the roster for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, he was in Houston in 06,
Yeah.
Hornets in 08,
I remember Houston.
Minnesota Timberwolves December 2000, but he didn't make their final roster. Jeez,
That's illy ill.
Yeah, crazy.
man.
Interested not making the roster for them. Totally interesting.
Completely.
All right, so our guest tonight, he'll be coming on shortly, is Mr. Calvan Fowler of previously Jordan Head sneaker documentary fame, but more recently, and opening tomorrow, will be the Jordan Head's BK sneaker store in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. So Calvin will be joining us in a little while. Until then, when he joins us, we're going to have to talk about some news stories. One of which, let's see here. I'm pulling it up right now, and I'm looking forward to hearing the Sole Doctors weigh in on this. As soon as I pull this up. Come on now, where are you? Where are you? All right, I almost got you. Okay, so we're talking trading cards.
Oh, man.
We're talking trading cards on a totally different level. So I'm going to put this up on screen and share for you Sole Doctors as well as our viewers, and then I'm going to read this article courtesy of Nice Kicks. Upper Deck is going to release autographed Air Jordan shoe cards.
Man.
So I'll read this here. Sports card and sneaker collecting combined like never before in the upcoming Upper Deck Exquisite collection. This premium trading card set features, among other pieces of memorabilia, cards with cutout pieces of shoes associated with basketball stars, including LeBron James, Bill Russell, Penny Hardaway, and Michael Jordan. In addition, each card is autographed. However, according to the list of shoes and players, it is apparent that some or even all of the sneakers were not game-worn. For example, Michael Jordan never wore the Grape Air Jordan 5 on court. Tim Hardaway never wore the Air Go LWP House of Hoops edition that released long after he retired. Perhaps Upper Deck wasn't banking on educated sneaker nerds collecting these cards, only sports card nerds. Either way, you still get each player's autograph. And for more information on the Upper Deck 2013-2014 Exquisite Basketball Collection, you should visit GOGTS.com. Now, what do you guys think of this idea?
Well, we've seen, seen something similar in the past from Upper Deck. So, to me, this makes sense. We saw it with jerseys, right? We saw it back in like 2006.
I was about to say, have they ever done anything with shoes? I don't remember them doing that with shoes.
No, it's first time with shoes, but we've seen it with jerseys. So, to me, this makes sense. I mean, this feeds right into the sneakerhead culture, but everyone wanted to have a piece of memorabilia that say Michael Jordan. I mean, we can't say that Michael Jordan wore these because there's no way that they could put that many pieces of sneakers in these cards, blah, blah, blah. But maybe it's sneakers from the collection that they worked with. Upper Deck had Nike have had, dealings and collaborations and worked on different projects together. So that to me is dope. I mean, it's not only Jordan cards, but you also have Dennis Rodman, Penny Hardaway, and a bunch of other athletes too.
Mm-hmm.
Is it all Nike athletes? Do they have anybody that's not a Nike athlete?
Bill Russell wasn't a Nike athlete.
Right.
Who was it?
Bill Russell was one of the athletes.
Oh, okay, he was one. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was curious on if other brands were. I think it's a brilliant idea. I think that I kind of like that it's not just game worn stuff. I think that needs to be like another edition. I like the fact that it's almost kind of bridging the gap between this generation and in our generation. I think it's kind of cool. I wouldn't mind kind of getting my hands on them and maybe doing something like this with my son. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll be dope to me and him kind of collect these together or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it's kind of dope. I mean, I love the fact that it's bringing together two things that I love that kind of brought me to sneakers. I got introduced to sneakers through basketball, so this is a little near and dear to my heart. You know what I mean? I kind of like this a lot.
Yeah, heard that. What are you feeling, Ridiculous? You're an athlete. You have game attire.
Yeah, I'm neither pro nor con. I kind of want to see where it goes. I like what Leo is saying, where there is a sort of bridging of the gap of generations. Bringing people current or taking people back all at the same time. So I really am kind of flat when it comes to opinion. I kind of want to see how it gets implemented and how people participate with it. Mm-hmm. It's not a bad idea. It's not a genius idea, but it could. So it's literally oatmeal to me right now, which ain't bad for you.
Right.
He says oatmeal.
You know what? What's funny is I hope it's, as much as I like the idea, I really hope that it doesn't blow up because I don't want to. I want to be involved in it, but I don't want to pay an arm and a leg to do it, and I don't want to have to search the globe to try to find them. You know what I mean? Because they're so exclusive. You know what I'm saying?
That's something
I
that
don't. I
you
hope
bring
it
up
doesn't get too out of hand.
You bring up a really good point in that not everything has to be, at least in this culture, my hope is that we get to a point where not everything is heat. Not everything is the best. Not everything is so limited edition that you can't just participate on a regular level and enjoy it, share information, and move on if you need to. It's not the cool kids, you know what I mean? Just what you're saying, Leo. I would like it if this was something where we could participate without the need to be exclusive, heat, one of a kind, you know? Because I think that would drive it in the wrong way.
I think if they do it the right way, make them accessible to most people, and see how it does, and it might do well, it might not. But my thing is, at least make it accessible where it's not too exclusive, where it's hard to get them, so people can try them out and really enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? And really try to, because I would love to have this as part of my sneaker room. You know what I'm saying? I think something like this would be great to show a lot of. I get a lot of young people. You know, now that we helping to raise my nephew. You know, my nephew's always talking about, you know what I'm saying, introducing his friends to he wants to bring them in my sneaker room. And, you know, when I have people over, you know, my wife likes to talk, oh, yeah, you know, my husband collects sneakers, this and that, blah, blah. So it would be something dope. Like, you know, I have a old Foot Locker bench. I use that as my coffee table. You see what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. I love the nostalgia of that. And I love that I can take people in the room and they're looking like, oh my God, this is crazy. So I would love to have that on my coffee table. You see what I'm saying? And it's something where my son can be like, look, you know, this is me and my dad do together. You know what I mean? We started saving these cars. It's you know, signature kit cars. Yeah. You know, I think that to me is cool. I don't want to have to, I'll pay you $200 for them. You know what I'm saying? Let me find them. They only exclusive in New York and LA. Let me call Pate to see if he can get his hands on them, and I'll give you an extra $50 so I can get them. I don't want to go through all that. You know what I'm saying? Just so I can enjoy. To me, I don't want to do that.
I would advise what D always says then: patience. just let it ride out. Ride out.
Well, let me preface. Let me say that again. Let me start over. I won't do that. So, so you know, if it's not feasible for me to get them, and it's not too expensive, you know what I'm saying, then I'll participate. But if it's just like, you know, a lot of sneakers that I like a lot of sneakers, but, you know, like I like the Kobe, but I'm not paying $200 and something for that damn shoe. I'm just not doing it. I like them, I'll admire them, but I'm not participating. I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing that.
You're like, go that way.
And I'll look at them and I tell people, oh, those joints is high, because I love high shoes. I love high top shoes. I'm a fan, like Air Force One, the high Air Force One. Oh, that's my shit. You know what I'm saying? So the Kobe kind of puts me in the mindset of that. So I like the Kobe, but that price tag, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to watch these from the bench. I'm gonna have to be on the bench. I'm gonna sidelines on this one. Sorry, I'm not gonna be able to participate on this. First of all, my wife is not gonna let me participate. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's like, how much is that shoe? Oh, okay. So that's half of my card note. Okay.
That's too funny.
You know what I'm saying?
Very bad.
Boom, boom, boom. Like, I don't think so.
I know you guys are going to have a little bit more to say about this news story. So I'm just going to read a little bit of this and then let you guys weigh in.
That money.
Oh,
investors from Hong Kong are looking to place a bid to buy Reebok for an estimated $2.2 billion.
Billions.
2.2 billion.
Billions.
So, y'all talk about that price?
Adidas, who currently owns Reebok, has been approached by a private equity investment firm who's put this $2.2 billion on the table. The name of the company is I'm not even going to say this. I'm just going to spell it. JNYWEL, whatever word you can make up about with that, JNYWEL Capital has made this offer to purchase Reebok. So Adidas bought them, of course, back in 2006 for $3.2 billion, right, D. Wells?
Yep.
$3.2 billion. So they're offering basically only $1 billion less, you know.
I was shocked by this price. I didn't, you know, because Reebok really hasn't been doing a lot of, you know, with the exception of Swiss. I haven't really, you know what I'm saying? They just really haven't been making a lot of waves. So
even with Swiss, those were ripples. That wave didn't crest.
Right. It wasn't, exactly. They really weren't waves. They were ripples. So I was a little shocked by that price. You know,
Reebok's money is coming from CrossFit, which is a huge phenomenon across the world right now.
It is. I got a lot of people that I know that are really, you know, heavy in CrossFit.
They still have their licensing deal with the NHL.
Yeah.
And
is that making them any money?
What's that?
I mean, I don't have a hockey team down here, so I'm curious. Is that really making them any money?
Considering jersey sales and licensing, yes.
You do have a hockey team in Atlanta, don't you?
Nope, not no more. They took it.
North Carolina has that team, don't they?
Yeah, they took our franchise about 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
The licensing is what makes them money there because jersey sales go through them.
Yeah, Reebok's licensing has
That's
been.
why I was asking. I don't know if people really buy jerseys with hockey. I don't really see. I see no hockey jerseys down here.
People live in New Jersey. If you're in an NHL city like Chicago, LA, Minnesota has the Wild. Definitely Canada. They're selling.
Right. I know Canada is. I know they boom, and I know a couple people from up there, but. Yeah. Like I said, that's why I'm asking because I don't know. Like we get no hockey, nothing down. Even when we had a team, I used to hear people talk about it, and they would say it was very entertaining. But we didn't. It didn't get no traction down here. It didn't really get a lot of traction down here.
In New York, we have 3 hockey teams.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. You got the Islanders, the new
Islanders, Rangers, Devils.
Oh, New Jersey Devils. That's right. Okay.
So. Reebok is still, they're not flatlined.
And
CrossFit, like I said, has become a phenomenon all across America. And I got this guy who, whenever I run into him in an MSG elevator, the entire elevator ride and then some involves all the CrossFit competitions he's been in or that he's training for.
Yep.
His eyes light up.
Yeah, they're fanatical. CrossFit people are fanatical about what they do. As a matter of fact, that new Reebok logo that's on the screen right now, the paper showing, that's not even CrossFit. Yeah, that's their CrossFit branding, and they pushed that to the forefront so heavily.
Right.
They did a really interesting thing where, again, what we notice is style, what we notice is fashion. We notice a heavy dose of basketball. But when you go to a gym, look down at people's feet, and if somebody's pushing a lot of weight, they're probably wearing a Reebok CrossFit shoe. Even if they don't like Reebok, what Reebok did was went super specific, kind of like a Mizuno, kind of like an Asics, where they make lifting shoes that you can now buy basically over the counter. You don't have to order the special lifting shoe that you used to have to do. Like Adidas used to make big time Olympic lifting shoes. They look kind of like orthopedic shoes.
Right.
Reebok's CrossFit line now has a lifting type of shoe with a heavy base that you can do a little bit of running in and a lot of lifting in. It looks like their old SXT, CXTs back in the day. And they're making a lot of money off of those. They're making I was just at the gym tonight and the cat walked in and he does all of his power cleaning and whatnot in his Reebok CrossFits. He'd never wear them fashionably, so you wouldn't see them like we see them in the market. But they are making their money off of them. So they're not flatlined by any means.
Yeah, the CrossFit phenomenon has taken America by storm. Over the summer, my son and I sat here for a couple of days, 1 or 2 hours at a time, and actually watched the CrossFit games, the men and the women's.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They have their own arena for CrossFit games.
Yep.
So,
and it's international. You know,
Yeah, it's international.
Yeah.
It's an international phenomenon, CrossFit.
Yeah, Annie Thor's daughter is my favorite CrossFit athlete, and I'm not a big fan of CrossFit, but that's a whole nother philosophical thing when it comes to training. But
Yeah.
Thor's daughter is mean.
Yeah, it's a different world. People who train for CrossFit, that's unlike any weightlifter you've ever personally known.
Yeah.
It's so far past that.
I actually have a couple. I have a teammate that I played with in high school who really wasn't that good in high school, but he was 6'7", so he got a scholarship, and he was long story short, he really wasn't. He was up in college and got into like the weightlifting and stuff. Now he's like nationally known from CrossFit. Like that's all he does. You know what I'm saying? Like he literally goes to shows every weekend, like all over the country because of CrossFit.
Really?
I mean, it's crazy. It's. I know a couple. I got a dude I work with, and he does them like at least like twice a month. He goes around competing in all of them around the country too.
It's wild. It's definitely wild.
Hey,
Yeah, about this though, I'm ecstatic if somebody else can get Reebok, because I really feel like Reebok still has a lot of potential, a lot of untapped sources that they're not using, and I think that more than anything, I would love for somebody else to get it where it wouldn't be under Adidas umbrella, because I feel like Adidas
choked them out.
Yeah, I almost feel like they neglect them. I really feel that way. I feel like they neglect the Reebok almost as a punishment to them. Like, y'all really thought y'all could compete with us. You know what? Sit y'all ass on the sideline. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they're neglecting them, like almost like Cinderella. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, because I would love to see somebody get them and take them to the next level. With all these young designers at Pensole, man, you telling me they couldn't find a home and design some next level shit at Reebok?
You know how I see it when it comes to Adidas and Reebok? It was the girlfriend that tried to change the lazy ass dude. Adidas bought him and was like, "Come on, get off the couch. Clean your act. Let's go shopping. Let's do better." And Reebok was like, "Fuck you, I'm watching TV."
It's my show's on.
Exactly.
Right.
You ain't made of glass. Move.
Right.
Is that my sandwich?
Right.
That's exactly how I feel. Like, they might have tried, and they didn't try very hard, but Reebok was trying not to do better.
Word. Reebok was like Snoop in Baby Boy.
There you go.
Right.
Oh, man.
Got out of prison and didn't do shit, but go back.
They got in an accident and collected a check. They collecting that unemployment with that NHL contract. We got enough money coming in. Get off my back. Get off my back.
He just fell on the floor over there. I have to ask you something that's been bugging me.
Oh shit.
I have to ask you something that's been bugging me from the point of view that you're looking from.
Yo, what's up?
Is that a stripper pole behind you?
What? I love that you had the gas. I love that you had the, don't say another word. Don't say another word. Don't say another word. Don't say another word.
Nah, ain't nothing about. I wish it was.
Look over your shoulder at the ceiling.
I wish I was and shit. What?
I like that he had to gasp and look just to make sure.
Right. I'm like, I thought it was my birthday. Like, did she really do it?
Did he really do it?
Did she really do it? Did she
right,
really?
My wife loves me.
That's hilarious.
Alright, we got
guess you don't love me. Look, I guess you don't love me.
It's a light hanging from the ceiling, it looks like, but from right over your shoulder, it looks like the top half of a stripper pole.
Oh, wow. I see. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Mr. Calvin.
I'm sitting here in the living room, man.
Mr. Fowler.
Mr. Fowler, you there?
It's good.
Wow. Look at you. Technology is great, isn't it?
Yeah.
We live.
Direct from Jordan Head's Brooklyn store?
No, this is my home.
Oh, okay. You made it home. Okay, there you go.
Ran home.
He's like,
we still live from Bedford Stuyvesant, the livest one.
Yes, we are. Yes, sir.
What's good, man?
Same old, same old. Just trying to get this store together. A lot has been going on, and I have a whole new found respect for people who do retail or just entrepreneurs in general. Period. They're
Are
doing
you
this shit
ready
by
for
themselves.
tomorrow?
Yes, I am. I hope I'm ready. I think I'm ready. I should be
Hmm.
ready. Yeah, I'm ready.
Good,
Yeah.
good. You've been working rather hard on this situation.
What was that?
You've been working rather hard on this situation for quite a long time,
A
so that's good.
long time. A long time coming. Been talking about doing a store for quite some time now, and it's kind of crazy to say you're gonna do so. Um, when you start taking action, taking those steps, it comes to fruition. All the hard work does pay off.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you're no stranger to OSD, Calvin. You're no stranger at all. Um, you have come quite a long way with your Jordan brand, your Jordan head name.
Yeah, don't say Jordan Brand.
Well, both actually. You've carried both for quite a while. But your particular Jordan heads branding, experience, movie, everything. You've been around for quite some time working on establishing this in both those formats. Tell everybody where the
Yeah.
experience began for you.
It began in 2004. I worked at the PUMA store, and I noticed a lot of people wearing like these Jordans, these retro J's, and I had no idea that these sneakers were still out. I knew they were sneakerheads, and it was a subculture, but after a while, I started asking these people questions. It was on a daily basis, and I realized there was a subculture within a subculture. So, being the filmmaker that I am, I said this is a topic. This is something to be discussed. And finding out, the lengths at which people would go to get these shoes was just amazing and astounding. And then hearing the various random stories that coincided with, these shoes and people's affiliation with them.
Right. So that puts you on the journey towards the film, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, it did.
And you know what the next question is going to be.
Yeah, what is the next question? I don't know.
Are we still going to see a Jordan Heads movie?
Oh, hell yeah.
All right. So the internets want to know. Did we lose him?
Calvin, you there?
Fight the Matrix, bro.
Swing like
Like
Trey.
when it was coming out.
There we go. You there?
Yeah.
So when can we expect the movie? What was that?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We're having some the gremlins creeping into your internet connection.
He's Max Headroom right now.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Is that a Patriots hat I see on screen on the one and only Jesse? BOS to PDX. He just keeps messing with me. It's all right though.
Calvin, you there?
So,
Well, now we lost him completely.
the Matrix.
All right. We'll hopefully get him back soon.
It'll get him back on in a couple of seconds. Hopefully, it'll pop back on. Unless he's still fighting the gremlins. Might be swinging over there.
Mr. Anderson.
Video Freak is with us as well. Jess, what's going on, kid?
Can't hear you? Can we hear you?
He's muted or something.
What you got for us, Jesse? Yeah, that dope was verse, but that verse was dope. But we need to. There we go. There we go.
Speak your mind.
We can't hear you, Jesse.
You're muted, Jess.
Is that better?
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
All right. Hello, hello, hello.
Word
I
up.
gotta clearly clean my computer off a little bit. I'm moving a little slow over here. Hope everybody's doing well, though.
Yeah, that was a dope verse, but we didn't hear it.
Yeah, that was fly.
I don't drop verses. I drop picks.
What up, yo? What you got for us? What's popping out there?
Rain, rain, and more rain.
Mm.
It's a little early from Halloween too. It's bad. It's raining. Been raining cats and dogs today.
Yeah, same thing here in New York today.
But good though, you know. Like I said, I actually got to see the sneaker boots up close in person.
What do you think? What do you think of them? What's your impression?
Hello? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. I'm having computer problems. Here, force quit. All right. Pretty open.
Calvin, are you back with us?
I think so. I just can't really hear you.
Yes, you are. There you are. Yep, we can hear you.
Oh, here we go. Hold on.
Now we put.
All right, there we go.
Now we put Jesse. There you go. Find the sweet spot, Calvin. There you go.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, good. 2015. I don't have exact month as of yet, but next year is going to be a good year for Jordan, from what I understand. 30th anniversary of the Air Jordan.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Got him again.
Uh-oh. Everybody.
It's all messed up.
The agents got him.
Yeah.
That's Jordan Brand that got him.
Well, Paper, you know what I wanted to do?
Yes, sir.
While we wait for Calvin.
Yes, sir.
I just found, one of the little trivia things we talked about this past weekend. Calvin, you back with us? I just found.
Yes, sir.
That Michael Jordan, some people don't know this. Everyone always assumes that Michael Jordan was born in North Carolina because he grew up in North Carolina. But like we were talking this past weekend with Dwayne Edwards, and we know this because that's what we do. We talk about we research. Right? Michael Jordan was actually born in Brooklyn, New York.
Flatbush.
I just found a copy of Michael Jordan's birth certificate. Come to find out that his parents lived at the time of when he was born on Hancock Street.
Oh, that's not.
Isn't it ironic? The specific address, more specifically, is 109 Hancock Street, Brooklyn, New York, 11216. Now, this is like weird. When you hear Hancock Street, I immediately think of the movie Hancock, which Will Smith starred in.
True. Will Smith,
and some people saw behind the scenes, and he actually wore them. He wore Jordan 1s in that movie, Hancock.
Dion his Roswell right now. You on your Men in Black. Oh, yeah. I right there?
Yeah, exactly. So come to find out that not only was the black cat born in Brooklyn, in Bed-Stuy, at the Cumberland Hospital.
That's a horrible hospital.
I knew you were going to say that. So, think about the perfect timing with Jordan Heads opening tomorrow in Brooklyn.
In Bed-Stuy, not far from
Bed-Stuy, exactly. So, talk about the crazy, talk about timing on Calvin's part. Talk about how things, are meant to happen and play themselves out. So, I just have to share that,
Neurology, bro. I like it.
So it's 109 Hancock Street.
109 Hancock Street, Brooklyn, New York, 11216.
That's the Bed-Stuy.
Yeah.
It's the star.
No question.
And I'm looking at this birth certificate, and it's blowing my mind that, James Jordan, at the time of Michael Jordan was born, he was 25. Dolores Jordan, maiden name Peoples. Okay, Peoples. Where we hear that last name before? Reference to a Shaft movie? Remember?
Yep.
Okay. She was 21 at the time.
He really is getting this Roswell.
It's just, again, talk about numerology. So February 17, 1963 at 1:40 a.m. is when Michael Jordan was born. Crazy.
The irony of a native son that was so hated in that city too, kind of.
Exactly. Yep. So.
Like he's a native New Yorker by birth, and
has he really ever been hated? Was he really hated in New York?
And we proved it too.
Yeah.
Huh?
We're like, well, let them shits go on sale.
Oh.
Shoot.
Let the skateboarders get to him.
Yep. Shoot, John Starks tried to take his head off.
Word.
True.
Hopefully we get Calvin back. Brandon, what's up, kid? How you? Hope everything's good, homie.
Pretty good, man. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Well, man, no complaints.
How's the rehab going?
It's going good, actually.
Good.
I've actually been playing a little bit.
Yeah? What shoes you been playing in lately?
Man. LeBron 10s, 11s, KD 5s, and last year's Hyper Dunks.
Okay.
What's your favorite thus far? Which ones are you favoring?
Out of all those, probably the last year's Hyper Dunks so far. I have not played in the 14s as of yet, but those Hyper Dunks are something serious.
Okay.
Until that Luna breaks up.
Let them know about your website.
Yeah.
We are still going strong. She's still walking in the park holding my hand on Sunday.
And Luna breaks up with you. Your Twitter and Instagram feed is going to be full of slow jam clips.
Yeah.
He gonna be lonely.
All right, so what other news we got? Just Sole Doctors? Other than Reebok being potentially sold soon for $2.2 billion.
You see all these collaborations with Reebok and all these various stores for the 30th anniversary of the pump.
Which most of them make no sense to me.
Yep, and a couple of them are being scrapped left and right, so that's one thing.
Which ones are being scrapped?
I can't remember. One store outside the United States today, all of a sudden, it got taken off the table. But I'll find the link and post it in a minute. What's going on with Adidas? This is the question for me. What's going on with the Adidas, my ZX, my Flux app? Like, I have the app on my phone. I've been playing around with it, messing around. Can't make the sneakers and order them still. Here we are. This is now October.
Major fail by Adidas.
Why can't you do it?
Got everyone all hyped up, ready to go, and
I had told you, Wex was like the only person from Adidas that said anything about that it was only being done in other certain parts of the world that you could do it. But it's like, to me, if you launch something like that and you give that control to people, it should have been ready out the gate.
Yep.
You don't let nobody. When you got people that have this 24 hours a day,
right?
You don't put nothing on this and be like, "Oh, you can't do it."
Right. I agree.
That's like getting the update yesterday for the Apple Pay, and you can't use it. Like you can put it there and get your card ready, but you can't use it. That's stupid.
That's like going on a date and already putting the condom on before you walk out the door. So
exactly.
In case,
to bring up Apple Pay, I used it in the cab tonight, which is amazing.
Okay.
He said put the condom on before you walk out the door.
Before you walk out the door.
That's super.
That's setting yourself up. That's like the Uber failure.
Yeah, that's exactly Uber.
That's super confident. That's what that is.
That's just calling your shot.
But then you miss it though.
It's crazy. Can't right now.
It's straight. Dong. Wait, that's in the back of the door. Dong.
All right, Paper. I got one for you.
Yes, sir.
Some people are going crazy for them. Some people feel all of a sudden the Air Force Ones are back.
I was just ready to say something. What you got? Put it up.
That red one is tough.
We have to talk about the Supremes.
That red is tough.
You know,
the Supreme Air Force Collection, the highs.
Yep. I mean, you have the red, the white and black, and then the black and white.
But the black is the red one is tough to me. But the black ones takes me back to high school when we had it takes me back to our conversation on the phone, and I showed you when I was we were talking, and I ID'd a white and black or black and white.
Mm-hmm.
Now it was like $190, and then he was like, yeah, that's we was like, that's just too much.
Yeah, they are, and I'm surprised at the retail on these, which is only $130.
Well, you know these are gonna go for a lot of money. Yeah, the retail is $130.
Yeah.
We know the resellers are gonna get their hands on them, and we're gonna see well over $200 for these bad boys.
Well, the interesting thing is they're no longer going to be sold at a Supreme store in New York. There's a sign up on the door tonight that says these are not going to be sold at the shop here in New York, and they'll be available online tomorrow. So the hype beasts were out in full force again, just like they were for the last Supreme release, where they had the shop locked down, and then they had to cancel the release of the shoes. I can't even remember which ones they were, but whatever their last collaboration with Nike was, that was.
Foamposite?
Yes, it was the Foamposite video free. Yeah. And I've shut the entire block down of Lafayette between Houston and Prince, and acting like it was, you know, some type of crazy outbreak, and everybody had to get off the block. Same thing again this time around probably happened, so now there's a sign on the door of Supreme that says they're not going to be sold at the store.
I won't be able to do it.
Am I the only one who I just don't get it? This shoe, it's a simple.
Well, I'm looking here at your article. Your article says 150. I read somewhere else online 130. 150 sounds more realistic. 130 sounds like a dream.
The bots got them.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
So you know it's coming out for sure. The bots got them.
I don't get it.
Oh man.
I've never liked an Air Force High though.
What? No, never.
I love Air Force One highs. I just don't get it.
Never.
I love Air Force One's highs. I just don't
feel
get
the high is so much sexier than a low. Like
I love highs. I'm not gonna take it to the
talk about how he feels about mids.
No.
Mids are the worst thing created.
That's legendary. Talk about that mid, D.
No, I'm not even gonna go there. Leo, we can't hear you. Leo.
That's about as foolish as when Pape goes in on them Air Max 1.
Nah, man, that's like super duper like real though.
Talk about the
that mid is the worst.
Talk about that mid, D.
Come on, D. Talk about that mid.
Yo, T, y'all trying to get me all hyped up. I'm trying to change. I'm trying to change my way.
You trying to tell me you don't have a pair of mids in your closet?
Boom, boom, boom.
In my closet? Do I have a pair of mids in my closet?
I know you know which ones you got, D. You know which ones you got, D. I know which ones you got.
You don't got no mids. You don't got no mids.
There's only one mid people really rock with.
What's that?
And that's those laser ones, tan and black, and I believe the sole was gum.
Yeah, I do have them, but
I know you got them. I know you got them.
I did. Someone gave them to me.
I know you had those.
That artist, the laser. Yeah, that's right. Man.
It never touches.
Right. They never. It's a continuum, right?
Yes.
We're not talking about the Mark Smith ones, are we?
No. These
the artist. Like, Mark Smith was a part of it. Like he did that collab, but the artist
It's like Mo or something.
I think it
Yeah,
might
his
be
name
Mo.
is in it. Is in the design, right?
Yes,
Like-
it is.
He
So,
has
D,
his signature in there somewhere.
why you never wore those mids, D?
They're from 2004. Wait. I'm almost there. It is the Mo. Yes.
Yes.
It is the Mo.
That's like the only mid people will like people will step up and be like, that mid is dope.
But D hates mids. Why you hate mids, D?
Yeah. I'm trying to be oh so good.
Tell him why you hate them mids, though.
Yeah, D, tell him. What's up with
Tell him
this?
why you mad, son. Tell him why you mad.
I'm mad.
Take that.
Tell him.
Because Air Force One mids was just Nike's way of taking more money from people who don't know it didn't exist until 1998. It was either a low or a high. That was it.
Yeah.
And it should have stayed that way.
All of a sudden, Nike decided to put out the Jewel Air Force One mids, the fraternity pack Air Force One mids. Remember those? I mean, they had all sorts of mids. It's just, yeah, woosah. Okay.
How did that make you feel?
It's
Can y'all hear me?
good. Yeah, we can hear you now, Leo. See, they trying to get me all hyped up.
Come on, D. How did that make you feel? Did you feel violated, D?
Let's talk about it.
It's the worst thing ever, man.
Man, I could actually go probably and pull out a KJP, a Japanese exclusive that actually has real tumbled leather, which we know doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah.
Do you like that mid, D?
No, I don't.
Steve, you silly. Yo, Steve is silly.
I'm counseling him.
Yo, Steve got the ad libs right now.
Exactly. He's like, you're like recording punches. Yeah. Okay. So
Why you got the pin out? Why you got the pin out?
Exactly.
Why you got the pin?
I'm doing he's on the couch right now.
Exactly. This is therapy.
Yo,
you know?
I'm telling you. Hey, you know my counseling thing. I will say I need to be on a really old, faded, dried out brown couch with the pinhole, cushions.
Yeah.
That's what you need. That's what you need when you talking about them mids. That's what Pate need when he talking about them AM1s.
Sure he do.
You know what I'm saying?
Paper hasn't even seen it. Just like how I despise mids, Paper hasn't even seen the Air Max boot yet. Have you, Paper?
I have.
Yeah, they messed up the 90 boot this year so bad.
I've seen the Air Max 1 mid monstrosity that's sitting in store shelves right now. I've seen it.
And
how
then
did they
you
mess
see
up the 90 like that?
The 90 that hit the net today, that's like, I don't know what to even call that. That looks
The
like
first-
something-
The 90 boot, Nike, if you're listening, the 90 boot looks like a platypus and a hippo had a one-night stand. Both of y'all are denying it.
But how do you go from the first one where it's decent, right? It's cool.
Yeah.
To this, like, how do you change it up that much to where it's just like bad?
The first one was whack too.
But I'm talking about from a perspective of if somebody's like this Pape and like pick one, that first one ain't that bad to where it's like, this one.
Not compared to the second one. You're right.
This one is crazy.
The second one is pure monstrosity. The first one is like, all right, well, I was on punishment.
Like, if I caught it on sale, I would do. You know what I'm saying? I would grab it. It's for the winner. But this one?
Okay, but we getting off topic, Video Freak. D, talk about them.
I'm good.
Nah, D, come on.
I'm good.
Why don't you go reach and pull out a pair and show us on the screen right now?
Oh, man. Steve.
Go grab that Mo, D.
Come on, D, can you do
No,
that?
I don't even know where it is right now.
I know where it is. It's far, far away from you because you hate it.
It is probably far, far away. Yep, it's not in the vicinity anywhere near me right now. Let's just put
Right,
it.
but to keep it on topic, right? Seriously speaking, so we showed the Supreme Air Force One High collection that's dropping tomorrow, right?
Which I don't get.
We have been getting Air Force Ones dropped unrelenting since last year again.
Trying to get it back popping how it used to be.
Unrelenting.
Unrelenting.
I'm talking about a lot, like a whole lot.
They trying to get it back, but they don't want to face the music that this generation just ain't messing with them like that.
Yeah, they're not messing with them. That's a proper terminology, like that.
Because D can attest, like, when go back to the Soul Collector, all those events, D, like the competitions, how many collabo, like, limited edition Air Force Ones was on those tables to compete?
Oh, tons of them.
A ton. Like, everybody, like, people, how the kids are fiending for the stuff, like the limited LeBron this and the Arnold Palmer LeBron this, that, and whatever. They was doing that on the Forces then. The kids was going crazy. But now this generation wants that hard to get LeBron or that hard to get. And then when's the last time you seen a LeBron Air Force One that was limited, like friends and family? When they used to do those all the time.
Yeah, that was 2000. The last series of that was 2006.
It's been a while.
They know the kids ain't rocking with that, so they trying to get it back to that.
Think about like, all the Kobe's and all the.
Why does it matter if it's friends and family, though?
Huh?
So why does it matter if it's friends and family?
I'm just talking about how the hype was.
Yeah, but look what happened. Look what happened to even say the Black History Month Air Force Ones, which were just that. They were friends and family.
Yeah.
You were gifted them, you know, and now all of a sudden, what? They're being sold. We saw a couple of years ago they're being sold at retail. Yeah. They've watered it down, but we know Nike is very aware that the Air Force One is one of the best-selling sneakers, and they barely have to market it at all.
That's Nike's Chuck Taylor. So
it's just one of those, like, we keep looking at this sneaker and you're saying, okay, how many times can we see it? When we saw, you know, the football club pack, you know, for all the various soccer clubs. We've seen stuff wrapped around NBA All-Star Weekend, of course.
Yeah.
Super Bowl. Yeah. All sorts of. I mean, again, they just crank them out. Some of the stuff.
This year's City Pack.
The City Pack, World Basketball Federation.
Have you seen the new one?
No, I haven't yet.
It's always New York, Paris, and something else.
It's always been an easy shoe to create different themes on. It will always be that. Like, I can't front. The one Air Force that I'm fiending for right now is the new winterized Air Force One.
Yes, I'm just out.
That shit is hard body.
I didn't see that yet.
I want that whole pack. That whole pack is crazy.
It's called winter size.
The winterized.
Winterized. Okay.
That whole pack is thick.
Yeah. I'll take.
I missed those.
Exactly. I'm looking now.
But what's going on now? Where over the last couple of years, I'll even go back as far as since 2012. What's going on that since 2012, there's been a steady increase and uptick in the amount of Air Force Ones that are being thrown at us again. There's a lot on the shelves in some of these retailers in New York right now. Like,
but you know what? You know what's funny? There's not a lot down here. They haven't made them as accessible down here. And I can also speak to when I traveled to New Orleans over the summer. They weren't accessible down there either. I mean, they have some, but they have, like, I know up top they have buku colors and a lot of different, you know what I'm saying? But they might give you down here. They might give you 3 or 4. That's the most you might see on the wall at one time now. You know what I'm saying? Unless you go to like a mom and pop who still have them. But like down here, Foot Locker and the bigger box stores, you don't see a lot of Air Force Ones. Now, with that said, the all whites have made, you know, they've always been steady down here, but they made a big time comeback this past summer. Like, I saw a lot more people back like it was 2006, excuse me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was like, that's what summer looked like this year. So, I mean, it made a bit of a comeback to where it used to be, but it's always been, you know, a constant seller as far as the all white and all black.
That burgundy and gum is
the illustration that D has on screen is the pack that we're making reference to.
Oh, that
burgundy and gum, though.
All of them. I want all of them.
All of them are tough to me, but I mean the last
one look like it's been done though.
The last winterized ones came out in 2000 and.
No, they had some drop last year.
No, meaning lows like this.
No, not the lows, not the lows. They had the highs drop last year.
The last lows, I believe, were 2008. They were the olive green ones. I have a pair in here. I still love them.
I remember those.
I love those shoes so much. I stopped wearing them because I didn't think they're ever going to do winterize again. Psych.
That burgundy one is like the toughest one to me, but like the black comes second. That wheat just look like it's been done before though.
Now, see, if they could continue to just every now and then sprinkle us with Air Force Ones like this, I'd be okay with it. Be totally cool with it.
You know, Air Force Ones and gum bottoms. Anything with gum bottom Air Force One, I'm there. I'm there because to me that is the essence of a force. That's just my personal opinion. I mean, if it's a gum, I'm on it. I'm on it. Anything
and you
gum
know
bottom.
What they did good last year for the force though was those solid color suede ones.
Yeah, those are crazy.
The solid color, huh?
With the sail, you talking about with the off white color? They used the off white.
I don't think I saw off white. I saw like the aqua suede, the all blue suede.
Yeah, they did a lot of that, and
like that was tough.
Those are the ones that are still sitting, Tariq.
Not down here.
Those are the ones that are still sitting here in New York.
And you know what, that, like I said before, like the youngins is really not checking for that right now, and that's why it's still sitting.
Yeah, it's not for them. It's not
like,
for
I swear, I don't think have seen a pair at like any of the sneaker cons. Like you used to see limited like Air Force Ones, and everybody would go fucking nuts over it. You don't see it no more.
Yeah, it's definitely a different consumer now, but for some reason Nike's compelled to continue to lay them out SKU after SKU.
Well, they have a market. They still have a market, man. It's you and I, everybody on this call, I guarantee you know somebody, if not a couple of different people, several people who really are into forces. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody knows somebody who's still in the forces. Like, I mean, so there's still a market for it. It's just not like it used to be. I mean, back in the day, it was so many people rocked the forces. Now you just, a lot of people moved on from it, but you still have a lot of people who still into it. I know of 3 Air Force One forums that I know people. I mean, I know plenty of people in them who go crazy. They still go ape shit for forces. Like the last pair, I heard a lot of people going crazy was the all black with the cement print sole. They kind of matched the foams.
Oh,
they
kind of like those. They went crazy for them. I didn't really care for them, but
the thing you talking about the black with the cement on the midsole.
Yeah.
Only thing about that leather was like super bad.
He said super bad.
Like,
I'm not a fan. I love cement print, but I'm not a fan of cement print and pink. I'm sorry, I just don't. To me, it doesn't match. I don't like it. And that's just my personal opinion. So, but the shoe looks good. I don't know about I haven't seen it in person. I don't know about the quality, but I couldn't rock with it. But like I said, we all know somebody on here who still is into forces in one shape, way, form, or another, something.
The only person I know personally still into them is one of the same people is Dredd.
And you know what he did? Actually Dredd started a Facebook page for Air Force One. Seriously, he started a group, and dude, it's like over 100-something people in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's still, and these people go crazy for them. They buy forces like, just like back in the day.
Yeah, other than white on whites and black on blacks, I don't see too many people rock.
For me, I associate forces more with the summertime, I have a pair of the duck winter joints, which is like super dope for the winter. Mm-hmm. But I like a all white for the summer, maybe even some of the crazier color flips for the summer. That's when I rock them. I'll go through 2, maybe even up to 4 pair in the summer.
You know what's funny is I don't bring my all whites out until winter.
What?
Really?
That's the only time I wear them because everybody's grandmother rocks them during the summertime. So what I started doing was
it's nothing like it for the summer, man.
Dude, I I'm telling you, my favorite shit is wait till it gets dead cold. I'm talking about January, and I'll rock them shits with all black denim, all black a hoodie, all black hoodie, and some all white ones. Nigga, they be looking at me like, the fuck? And I'll be like, yeah, you feeling that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's me. I love doing that shit. But I refuse to wear them during the summertime. The only ones I wear during the summer are my gum bottoms. The gum bottoms, I wear those in the summer because that's just a summertime shoe. When I think of summer, I think of all white with gum bottoms. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? But like gum bottoms, I wear those all year round. But my all white joints with the all white sole, all white cocaine white, winter.
Cocaine white. Why
Straight winter. And don't let me get a high top pair. Oh my God, I'm killing their ass. I feel like I'm back on the motherfucking block right here trying to serve nigga who want it. I got it.
Wow, talk about a testimony.
Exactly.
Man, it's testifying right now.
I kill their ass for February, January. Oh, watch me. I'm killing their ass.
So there's been a heavy influx of Air Force Ones coming back since 2012. Who's buying them? We don't know. Maybe they're all out there in the ONE. Are they out there in the ONE, ridiculous? Are they out there by you?
He's gone. Brandon? He took a break.
Brandon's still there?
Oh, Brandon.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Are they wearing Air Force?
He's not far from me. Do they wear them? They wear them up there?
Not really. If it's not all whites or all blacks, they really don't fool with them like that. Like, if it's not that, they ain't really mess with them too much. Even, I think the last even myself, I think the last pair of ones I bought was like 2005. And they still sitting in the box.
What the hell is that?
Wow.
Is that the last pair you bought was 2005?
Man.
Yeah.
Like you really don't rock with forces, do you?
Hey Steve, Paper's asking you too.
Hey Steve, are Air Force Ones being seen in any way, shape, or form out in the ONE?
Absolutely. They're gonna go on sale, but we don't get a lot of the special limited edition ones. But right now, there's a few colors at Finish Line that have made a resurgence, and they're on the wall in prominent position. Wintertime is coming, so while you guys were talking about them being summer shoes, like Tariq was saying, out here they're winter boots. They're thick, they're sturdy. Most of them have full grain leather, so they're stomp around shoes out here.
Whites and blacks mostly, or
actually colors. We don't have a lot of the neutrals. We've got some, some of the kind of taupe or beige colors with maroon. We've got some darker blues. Yeah, we don't have a lot of the gum bottoms. We've got the white bottoms or the matching color bottoms right on the rim. So I don't really pay a lot of attention to them because that's why I went quiet and let y'all talk. I hate Air Force Ones. I can't.
What? Hate them?
He's been a long time.
Hey, wait. So you feel how D feels about the mids? What you feel about the whole thing?
Feels about the whole thing.
He's like the lows, the mids, the highs.
Maybe that was strong. I just have zero like for them.
Why don't you like them? What don't you like about them?
They're the most unimagined shoe possible for me. I mean, historically, I get it. I get the importance of them as a basketball shoe, as the shoe with hair, as what they are and what they kicked off. But to me, they're just terribly unimagined. They're a blank slate. They're what we used to use, get a white pair and test out your new airbrush. Like they were the shoe that, at least for me and a few of the guys I was around, they were our art canvas. They were not really special. So that was, if we wanted to test out a theory on how we could customize a shoe, we'd go buy a white Air Force One and tear it to pieces and wouldn't care.
Yep, that was why I bought my last pair.
There you go.
Wow. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's nothing. Yo, I'm telling you, man, it's nothing like a white on white pair in the summer, man. Like it's
for me, while everybody liked the white on white Air Force Ones, here we had K-Swiss and shell toes.
And see, I'm with the shell toes. I'm with the K-Swiss. It's nothing like like I put the white on white. The tennis joint, was it called, a classic something?
Yeah, this classic. That's the case with classic.
I put that up there. How like summertime, and the reason how I got onto it, my cousin, she used to play tennis, and her thing, she loved K-Swiss back when like coming up in the 80s in Iowa, like she played tennis and she played in K-Swiss. So that's how I got onto it. And then when I moved here, you know, I learned about, you know, my cousin being a DJ, and then learned about Run DMC, and then getting on shell toe. Like, to me, a white on white shell toe is dope in the summertime too.
Yeah, that's my favorite. I got the white
for me in the summer. I was never a white on white Air Force person either.
Yeah, I got the for me it was the All-Star Pro Model. The shell toe Pro Model is my favorite.
Oh, that was my shit, man. I love the Pro Model.
I break those out. Those are like church shoes to me. Summertime.
Which ones?
I get clean.
Pro Model. Remember the Pro Models?
Pro Model is Pro Model technically wasn't even a superstar like they.
Oh my dog! When I was a size 13 in high school, I had every color, all white with every color stripes I could find.
It was all
That's
white.
all I would wear is Pro Model. I love Pro Models, man.
Pure white with gold lettering. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That gold lettering used to kill it.
The tongue is beautiful. That's still one of my favorite shoes ever.
You know what's funny is in all the years I've had kicks, I hate all white shoes. Most of the time, I can't stand all white shoes because it's exactly what you say. Ridiculous. It's very unimaginable. It's like, especially with us because we have a lot of shoes. So when we wear something, we want to wear something that with a little splash or something. Give me something, you know what I'm saying? Give me a splash or something. I hate all white or all black shoes. I don't have that many all white or all black shoes, but when I do wear all white shoe, it's nothing like wearing all white Air Force One. You know what I'm saying? And I don't wear them like I used to, but like I said, they always have a special place because it was actually the shoe that my dad hooped in, and I remember him hooping when I was a young cat. Real young and watching my dad on the blacktop. He would take me up there with him, and I would see him putting in work in the Air Force One, the low cut. And I was like, I had to be like 3 and 4. I was like 3 or 4, but I remember that. You know what I'm saying? I remember him working out in that joint, and I was thinking, man, I'm gonna get those. You know what I'm saying? When I get old enough, I'm gonna play in those. And then when I got old enough, I was like, ain't no way hell I'm playing in them shit.
Hey, on that note, that was a. On that note, D Wells is just put up on the screen.
D Wells is killing me.
Hey, this
That's crazy.
So what do you think is tougher, this or the Ronnie joint?
This.
Hands down.
Hands down.
I like them both. That Ronnie joint. It's something about gold on kicks to me when it's done right. Like all gold Olympic dunks. Like that's just nuts to me. And he did that gold toe like retarded, but these gold stripes is crazy. And the suede look like it's extra dope on here.
I do like gold, but this
and the micro piece of color. The micro piece of color is nuts too. It's
hold on, I'll go get mine. I have mine on.
Whatever.
Look at him. He going.
Look, he whipping it up. You saw the hand. He whipping it up. It's for the show. Now these is tough. That toe box is nice.
Packer has been doing a really good job with the EQT line.
Man.
They've been doing a great job. Like, no ifs.
No, they haven't. No, they haven't. Until they make 15, 16, they have not been doing a good job.
You're absolutely right. But for my
they've been doing an adequate job.
For my size 9 ass, yeah, they've been doing a good job.
Yeah, these are nice though. And that toe is crazy.
The EQT line is just when it comes back out, it's all like done right.
Quick question, D.
Yes, sir.
So you posted it, I think, the other day. They did the EQT, the basketball ones again too.
Damn, that shit is nice.
And where are they?
The EQT basketball joints they're on the Adidas website. That's where I saw them.
Oh my god.
Those are sweet. Ooh, those are sweet.
Yeah, that one.
You showing off over there, homie.
Suede toe, micro mesh right
here. 1984.
Yeah. And the other one says 2014.
Wow.
The 1984 is, of course, making reference to the micro.
Wow.
Yep,
The micro pacer, right?
So
micro
dope.
pacer. Adidas, they could do a whole story, which we that's a whole nother topic, but they could do a whole story about 1984 because they came out with the Rising Star, the micro pacer, and one other one. There was a big launch, a big push for the '84 Olympics in
Same
LA.
time. Man.
Wasn't it the LA Trainer?
The LA Trainer was the other one. Good call. Yep, they came out with those 3 shoes were their Olympic push for Los Angeles.
And the LA Trainer, they had the pods that you could pull out.
Yep.
Right,
Same with the Rising Star. The Rising Star had pods you could pull out. This is obviously not the micro pacer, but it took all elements from it. The shiny, they got the heel is 3M, the coloring, and then this netting here is what the toe of the micro pacer was made of. This was breathable mesh in 1984.
Yeah,
that shit was tough.
Now talk about showing off. I just brought these to show off.
Oh, now you just showing off. Now you showing
What's
off.
that? What's that? Is that the multicolored one?
Yeah, this is the Oddity.
Dude, I almost got those for I tried them on. They had them in the outlet. I think it was like
$3M on the toe?
$30.
No, on the toe of this one, that is pink.
So I was about to say, if that was 3M, I was, oh my god.
Black. Adidas
They had
has
those on the super low.
Yeah, they did these. The Oddity is something that's a recurring pack from Adidas, but it comes out on the low, and because it's so crazy, it usually doesn't get a lot of love because it is pink, green, blue. Yeah. They just mash it up. But this one I love. I love this one. But yeah, Micro Pacer is dope, man. I love it. Anytime, you know what's crazy is it gives you that throwback feel. Anytime I wear this shoe, I just wear a plain gray crew neck. And it goes extra hard.
Yeah, you don't have to do much with that shoe.
You ain't gotta do much with that.
Dope.
Cut it, crew neck, and killed it.
Yep.
That is one of the best Adidas shoes of the year to me.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's a good one.
What's that one called? What you got in your hand?
This one is the Adidas
Micro Pacer EQT.
Yep, Micro Pacer EQT support.
Yeah.
Because there is an EQT cushion, but it didn't have a Micro Pacer remix.
That's a Packer exclusive too, Tariq. That shoe.
It is. As a matter of fact, I gotta give love to.
They did the old one with the clock in it, right? That's what that's like the.
Yeah, that's the Micro Pacer.
Yeah,
that was the actual Micro Pacer, and that goes on the same day. Oh, actually, part. And I gotta give props to Paper for this. We were talking back and forth. And he informed me that they were indeed a limited edition, and he said pull the trigger, and I'm glad I did.
Yep. Because now I can't get a pair.
Oh. Sample size needs to cut it.
And see, I'm a super fan of the ZX stuff.
Oh,
Brandon,
hold up.
I
didn't show you this.
Are you going to try any Adidas basketball shoes in your journey? Would you share with your viewers?
Yeah.
What's on deck to try out?
The Rose 4.5, the Rose 5, and probably the new Dwight Howard. I was thinking maybe going and doing the Crazy Eights too, just because I had the original, and I just wanted to kind of see how the new ones compared. But I don't know, dude at the court last week straight busted out the toe of his. Yeah.
Crazy Eights?
Yeah.
Busted out the toe?
I thought that was like strong, wasn't it?
Wow, that's crazy.
Now I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see how that new Damian Lillard shoe works out.
Looks like a running shoe to me.
It does. It looks like a running. It looks like a training shoe. That's what really. I thought it was a training shoe at first.
Was he in the Crazy Quick or the Ghost?
No, he has his own signature shoe.
Oh, he's got his own signature finally dropped. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, he got his own signature finally dropped.
Yeah, I want to test that out. You're ridiculous. Now you're just showing off.
Little bit.
What's
So,
that?
Steve Wells, what you got up here? Last shoe of the night.
How old is that, Steve? Because I need a pair.
This came out.
This is the.
That's the one piece.
This is the one piece. This is the.
Oh no, I don't want that one.
Yeah, stop showing off ridiculous before we meet.
My bad.
Well, we mute you. Stop it.
I'll be nice. I'll be nice though.
Or hashtag all your Instagram stuff as hashtag show off.
You tell me to stop showing them, but
You're like this.
I'll be showing them again.
You're like this, Steve. You ready for this?
Let's see it. Let's see
So
it.
I'm only. This ain't like crazy, but the price was amazing. Hey, the price though.
How much?
$69.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, I need that. Yo, they got a 15 up there. I've been looking for that.
It was only a 10.5 left when I bought these.
Damn, I've been looking for that shoe, man.
Yo, I had to. $69?
Absolutely.
Nah, that shoe is dope. I love that. That's one of my favorite Air Max ever.
Have you worn it yet?
Nah, I gotta figure something out first.
Stomp around in it. They are so comfortable. Like they made that shoe more comfortable than it was back in the day.
I gotta figure out.
And it was comfortable as hell back in the day. That was one of my favorite Air Max back in the day. I love that shoe, man.
Exactly. Hey, when I seen it on sneakers, I was like, hey, click, but.
Yeah, that's goodness. That's goodness.
Where'd you get it from?
What is this you got up on screen?
Hold on. City Gear?
Is that Cork?
Yeah, Cork. Nike Air Max 90, Cork, 25th anniversary. Yes.
Is that an infrared?
It is.
It's going up. It's going up. Where? Nike ID.
Nike ID?
Nike ID.
Cork is going on the ID, huh?
Is it only on the 90?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, well, making reference to this, yeah, but I'm pretty sure they have it on a couple other shoes up there.
Is it an overall? I have to check it out and see. Is it overall or can you do panels?
I haven't played with it. I just saw this today, so
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Oh man, I would love for them to do this in the Air Max 1.
No, you wouldn't.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I would.
Uh-oh.
That guy right there. Look at that face. Look at that face right there.
Look at his face. Look at his face.
He's salty. He's bitter.
Okay, D, I didn't find it on
It's bitter.
Oh, there you go.
It's better.
Yeah.
Hey, 120, isn't that a lot?
Oh, God.
Yeah, but come on, 120 for an ID? That's what.
No, for the equipment.
Oh,
No, 120 for ID is great.
This ID is only 120.
No, the equipment.
Let's talk about the
Oh,
equipment.
I was about to say, you about to have me go online right now. Like, nigga.
Too many conversations going
Exit the
on at
show.
once.
I'm sorry.
About to exit the show quickly.
Like, gotta go, fellas. Gotta go.
I'll see you.
They start doing the closeout for you, D.
Yeah,
Right.
325. I'm about to.
Tell those that you love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a. Hey, where's Show at? This is him all day.
Shoot.
Show love that Cork.
Oh, y'all about to say he already got Cork joints, don't he?
He love that Cork.
He's had Cork for.
Yeah, he did it
Years. He's had it for a while.
at Bespoke.
He's the king.
Real.
But he loves Cork. Like he'll do some Cork work.
I think Cork is overdone now. It's too much.
Especially,
I still don't see a lot of it though. I don't see a lot of it.
I see a lot of it up here.
I wonder
I
how.
hardly see any down here, so
It's not just on Nike,
I'll be that nigga that you see it on.
not just on Nike shoes up here. It's on a whole lot of stuff.
Are
It's
there
on
Customs, people doing it on customs.
reports about how durable it is with all the bend points and stuff? Like that's what I would be afraid of.
Yeah.
You know, the degradation of a Cork shoe with movement if you're actually wearing it.
These are for you, paper.
You're such a damn designer.
I'm sorry.
Paper, these are for you.
You are such a damn designer. Oh my
Those are
god.
nice.
I'm
Just
already-
enjoy it.
I'm all over those
I'm
Diadoras.
telling you.
Oh, they don't make 15s. Who cares?
No, they don't.
He just vetoed this. Moving on.
I'll take them off while they clean and just leave them at your front door, Heat.
Now,
You know what?
that's a nice color though.
Then I would have to come to Brooklyn and grab you.
Just leave a fresh pair at your doorstep. Ding, ding.
Definitely.
Knowing I can't wear this shit. Oh.
Definitely.
And I'm a big fan of Diadoras. I remember the dope boys down here, and not just the dope boys, but the preps. We had preps in high school. They used to kill them joints. Polo, everything with Diadoras.
Yep.
They used to have polo socks. I'm talking about the short joints. I mean the polo socks with the polo shorts, with the polo visor, with the polo shirt. Yeah. And having straight Diodors with all that shit.
Because it was imported, man. Diodors were imported. It was classic.
Yeah.
Made in Italy.
Yeah.
They used to do those, and they used to do the tree horns.
Yep.
Yes.
I gotta bring up those New Balances from last week. Those teal ones that was supposed to be 200.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're 150.
Ew.
Still too much.
I could do 150 just because it's suede, man. Like I got a soft spot for suede or
kicks. You can do 150 because you're balling like that.
Nah,
we still haven't heard about any 580s? I thought that tennis ball joint is so stupid.
Whoa, that blue liner is crap.
Oh.
Yeah, I like that.
Those are
I like that.
That's
what I meant to ask you. Hey, have you seen that Air Max 1 that's it's like obsidian blue on the bottom and like a royal blue on the top, and it has like a splash, just a little bit of infrared in them.
Are they calling those the Facebook something?
Can't say.
Yeah. They all the Air Max 1. Them joints is kind of crazy though.
I have not seen that.
Yeah, them joints is kind of crazy. I know you ain't into the Air Max 1 different stuff, but those shits are crazy.
I do have a couple of variations among my favorites. I just don't like all of that shit that they put out.
He don't like that whole lunar crap and the super just wild, left. Like I'm with him on it.
I'm fucking with him.
Nah, I'm with him on it.
The same way he gonna leave Diodors on my doorstep. I'm gonna get some cork. I'm gonna get some cork joints made for you and leave them on yours.
I'll chip in on that. I will chip in on that.
Yeah, that's it right there.
That's
tough. Nah.
That's not super left like with some wild midsole, but that's tough for color.
Those are tough. I like them joints.
Well, you guys can have that tough.
That's a nice. Why is it saying
You know what? I might just have it.
You guys can have that tough.
Because I know they make these in the 15. I'm not even worried about that.
It's just dope to throw in some. It's easy to match that up with something.
The last.
Yeah, I'm thinking like some dark denim, and throwing a little a royal blue hoodie with them joints. Yeah. I'd kill that.
The last
dark blue jeans are gonna make them look dope.
Ones that I didn't like when I saw pictures, but I liked them in person, and I actually wear them a lot. D actually got them for me, and they're the Black History, I believe, 2012.
Oh yeah, that was a dope joint. That's dope. They didn't make that in 15 though. I looked for that one actually. They didn't make that. I think the biggest they made in that was a 13. I think.
That was a ridiculous color. Crazy, like there's no way I'm supposed to like that shoe, but I did.
The Black History stuff has just been so sad.
There's no way I'm supposed to like that shoe, but I did, and I do, and I wear it, and the material is kind of waterproof too. Good job, D.
Thank you. Well played.
I was trying to spite you and kick rocks in the rain with it, but turned out I fell in love with them because the shit's never got dirty. It was just durable as hell. Like welfare roaches and rats in the projects. They ain't going nowhere.
Exactly. We here.
But seriously, that colorway is the last one like that was off kilter that I liked. And before that, there's the Para Air Maxim ones. Other than that, it's got to be original.
That's still there hasn't been a burgundy sneaker since that has been that tough.
No, you're talking about the Patas. I'm talking about the Paris.
Paris?
Paris.
Para.
Oh, Para.
Yeah.
Para.
Paramanse? What?
That's the guy that does all the visual work, characters and stuff for Pata. The artist they rock with.
Yep.
His Air Maxim one. That was.
What was the color?
Allow me. I'll go get it. I kick around in it often.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna look it up. That's the with the pink and the blue.
They would be
the speckled midsole.
I just realized he said he was gonna go get it.
Oh, you know what? I looked at the other one. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Pull it up again.
It's fresh.
Yeah.
I don't even like all black shoes. That's fresh.
Yeah, I like that.
So that's a Maxim one, which I wasn't supposed to like. Ridiculous is right. I was supposed to hate this shoe.
Yep.
But I don't, and it was Nike Plus.
Ooh.
Hey, the green patterns was dope too.
So
yeah, I like the Maxim that looks like the trainer. That's my favorite Maxim
you
one.
got these. You got the Black History ones from 2012, and other than that, it's OG Air Max ones. Or don't talk to me.
Why? Why you mad?
You sound like D.
I like messing with paper over that. Don't be mad, dude.
Don't ship Lunars to me.
Come on, man.
Don't ship free Lunar.
Come on, man.
Ship. What's the other variation they made that I fucking hate? Ridiculous.
The ones where I say, "Come on, man." Come on, man. You ain't that mad.
Yeah, especially for somebody to give them to you, shit.
Hey, has anybody tried the new Hex stuff? The Octagon crap?
You talking about the stuff that Nike's putting out now? That's basically
on the LeBron and the trainer.
Oh, no.
So you talking about the pods that they basically stole
pods.
from Dwayne Edwards Air Jordan 21s and 22?
No doubt. Thievery Corporation.
They gave them out at the Nike events I'm shooting this week.
Those shoes look like you stepped on a bunch of now laters.
I wanted the Volt ones. I want to try and see what they feel like though.
Which ones?
The what they got on the new LeBron, but they did the trainers, the low trainers.
Oh yeah.
That podular zoom crap.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, Paper, before we wrap up tonight.
Yes, sir.
You know, I got to bring it back because we saw a cat. You actually posted a picture of a dude wearing some LA Gear sneakers.
Yep, indeed.
Did you hear that LA Gear is bringing back not only the Michael Jackson line but the light up sneakers?
Yes, I did. And that's
with the homie Tyga.
That's going to be a wait, who?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yo, Paper's disrespectful.
That reaction is
yeah, with Tyga.
Yo,
Paper.
Is he frozen?
Well, he was just with Reebok.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh,
well,
he just released a bunch of shoes this past summer with Reebok.
Now, Tyga.
He's going for that check, man.
LA Gear.
He did it.
Basically a Roche, rip-off, as well as then they're bringing back the Michael Jackson line.
Wow.
With the straps and belt buckles and everything.
He wearing it like it's hard. That shit didn't sell when it came out.
That money, that check they gave him is talking.
So this
gotta go get it because Black China gonna take his ass to court.
This is what we can expect from LA Gear very soon.
Wow, that's just bad.
Yeah.
After a short run with Reebok, the article says, you're fucking right, it was short.
Yeah.
He been with Reebok for what, a year? 2 years?
No, it wasn't
It
even.
was longer than that, wasn't it?
No,
it was about just short of a
year.
It probably was just
not longer than a year.
He announced out at Magic with Shaq when they were talking about releasing all the new Shaq stuff a year ago, just after the Houston, the winter version of the H-Town Sneaker Summit.
That's correct.
So
Ridiculous went from the summit to the trade.
But he was with them before that, though, right?
That was the announcement.
Was getting free stuff before that, probably, but he wasn't.
He wasn't on team not until then.
He wasn't on the roster.
Nope.
So now this is what we can expect from LA Gear. They're gonna be bringing back.
Oh, you know what it was? I'm sorry, D.
LA Gear.
He was with Adidas.
Cut it out.
Was he with Adidas doing shit with Adidas too?
With Reebok, I thought.
He was down with Adidas when Big Sean did his shoe.
But he was just wearing them.
No, he was with Reebok then.
He was?
I think he was.
No, because they came out with the T Raw, and he was the first one to endorse the T Raw.
Yeah, that's a Reebok shoe. Yep.
That bullshit, right?
Okay.
He's been with Reebok for a while, man.
Now, D, freeze that right there. He is trying to make the Michael Jackson shit look hard.
Exactly.
Yo, a check makes you do crazy stuff, man.
Say it again. Say it again. Say it again.
Yo, because that check, whatever that check was, got him standing there feeling real good.
Yeah, bro.
So here's a question for the OSD Facebook group, because we got to wrap up the show. And we'll be on here for an hour debating this, I'm sure. We're going to post this one in the group, and we're going to jump on it and let everybody else continue the party there.
No doubt.
These shits sucked and failed when they first came out. Do we really think that they're going to hit this time?
Yeah, because they think this dude is like...
Remember the time.
Stop.
Yo, this might have been Michael Jackson's only failure in his career was putting out these shoes.
No doubt.
Only.
No doubt.
I can't think of anything else Michael Jackson failed at but these shoes. Can you?
Only plastic surgery.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
And you can't say he failed because that nose is carried on to many of females. The legacy continues.
That's tough. That's tough. Yeah, man. No, that shoe was horrific.
No one bought these shoes.
No one.
No, you can't say no one. People did.
Well,
That's
5
true.
people.
That's
5
true.
people bought those
Because,
shoes.
yo, you gotta remember, Macaulay Culkin had them popping.
Macaulay Culkin got them for free.
That's true.
But I'm saying that the people was loving it because he was rocking them.
They was doing the remember the time dance in them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yo.
And then what was the
don't make it
joint when he
right.
was destroying the cars? Because he had them on in that video, didn't he?
Yeah.
That
And
sucks. That's
they
crazy to remember all that.
Cause, yo, let me tell you something, man.
Because you know he had a pair.
Hold on. No. Listen. Hold on, wait. Pause. Let's just go. Yo, listen.
I had to, Tariq.
Listen. Okay, look, I'm gonna take the knife out my back for one, right? But listen. Listen. So, I watch a lot of TV, man. Okay? And I remember all this stuff. This is how I'm able to edit without, like, learning from a teacher in school. So it's just embedded in my head, man. Okay? I never bought that crap. I never bought no light-up shoes. And I threw temper tantrums when my mom took me a favor the first and last time.
Wow.
Listen, so, yeah. Thanks, Anita Heat. My back is kind of itchy now from that knife.
It's all love, brother.
Siri, is Anita Heat a real friend?
Checking on that.
You know you had to.
She said checking on that. See, she got to check. She can't even give me a damn answer.
What's the Android
Tell
version of
Siri, I said, oh, thank you. Go ahead.
What's the Android version of Siri's name?
Oh, I don't even know. It's something funny.
Starts with a C.
Like Consuela.
That's so wrong. Let's end this shit before we get calls.
Before we all get shipped a new.
All right, so before we end the show, unfortunately, due to some, Wi-Fi and tech difficulties, we weren't able to get Mr. Calvan Fowler of Jordan Heads back on to finish talking about the opening day tomorrow of Jordan Heads BK, which is the first, I believe, on record anywhere, all Jordan sneaker boutique.
I wanted to ask him so bad, how does Jordan feel about that?
In Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. Opening tomorrow at 12 noon. The first 23 people online at the shop will be given a Jordan Heads gift bag, and there's some pretty dope shit in it from what I remember. So for those of you who can be there tomorrow, take your pics, hashtag them JHBK, spread the word, all that good stuff. Let us see what the experience is going to be like in there. I will be making my way over there Saturday, Disorderlies. So and Sole Doctors. So you'll see me over there on Saturday with my coverage of the opening from the store. But again, sorry Calvin couldn't be on due to the tech difficulties, but we'll try to get him on soon, shortly after the opening, and get a recap if we could based on opening day tomorrow. Shout out to Sneaker Pimp Joe, who will be on the Wheels of Steels for him over there. And shout out to everybody who's been supporting and paying attention to the Jordan Heads movement all of these years. It's been a personal battle, which is, been quite a serious battle for Calvin to get to where he is. So for him to actually open this store, that's a big deal for him. And it's quite an accomplishment. So we applaud him. We're happy for him. We support him. And hopefully tomorrow is a great opening day that pops off without a hitch, Calvin. So that's all I got, D. Wells. What do you have to end the show?
Man, no more needs to be said. We're up. We're out. It's been another good one. Make sure you walk with us, talk with us, connect with us. OSDlive.com is the website. Until next week, keep your laces tight, tightly your tongue loose, and what do we say, people?
Walk
good.
Top down, skirt.
What's that?
Hit the music.
Hit the music? Okay. So.
Dance.
Dance moves.
Play that one right there. Yep.
Yeah, that one. That's the one.
Yep. Crank it.
Hey, yo, DJ.
I want to see.
What you need? 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 Hello, 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 white America, assassinate my character, money matrimony.